Hey everyone, I'm from Fundraise, and let's be real, annual reports can be a total nightmare. But what if I told you they don't have to be? In the next few minutes, we're going to show you how to make yours without all the usual stress. Let's get into it.
Okay, let's be honest. Does the phrase annual report just fill you with a special kind of dread? Yeah, you're not alone. It's this massive drain on your time, your resources. You've got the writing, then the endless edits trying to track down the right financial numbers, and then, oh boy, the layout. Seriously, just finishing one can feel like a major victory. But I promise it really doesn't have to be that painful.
Okay, so here's the biggest mistake we see nonprofits make, like all the time. They dive headfirst into the pretty design stuff while the actual words are still being finalized. And that, my friends, is a recipe for absolute chaos. The real secret to a stress-free report, it's all about getting organized first.
Think of it like this. A simple prep list is going to be your best friend. First, just outline everything you want to include. Then, and this is the big one, get all the text, all the copy, written and approved. Once that's locked in, then you go gather your photos, your simplified financials, your donor lists. I'm telling you, doing this work up front, it's a total game changer. It'll save you so many headaches later.
And hey, here's a little pro tip from us to you. When you're gathering photos, grab way more than you think you'll need. Seriously. And make sure you get a good mix of both horizontal and vertical shots. You just never know what a layout is going to call for, and trust me, having options is a lifesaver.
Okay, so you've done your prep work. You've got all your ingredients ready to go. Now it's time for the fun part, actually building this thing. And I know what some of you are thinking, but I'm not a designer. Well, good news, you don't actually need to be. There are some amazing tools out there that make this whole process way easier than you think. Let's talk about our first tool, and it's a really cool one. It's called Storyraise. It's literally built specifically to make creating annual reports less of a pain and way more impactful.
Yeah, the whole point of Storyraise is to cut down on the mess and the stress and ramp up the fun and, the time savings. It helps you create these gorgeous, super engaging reports that people will actually want to read.
Next up is a tool you probably already know and love for other things, like social media posts, Canva. Now, it's not specifically for annual reports, but it's an absolutely amazing option you should definitely check out.
Canva is just chock full of incredible templates to get you started. You can easily plug in your brand colors, drag and drop your photos. It's super simple. And hey, here's a cool idea. You could even use one of their infographic templates to create a really dynamic, visual, single-page report. How cool is that?
Okay, what if you're ready to go fully digital and interactive this year? If that's you, then you have got to check out Adobe Creative Cloud Express. It's awesome for creating a really modern, slick experience. So instead of just a flat, kind of boring PDF, Adobe Express lets you build your report as its own web page. This is huge because you can embed videos, images, text. You can create a real interactive story that your supporters can actually click through and engage with. It's a whole different level.
And believe it or not, that's not even all of them. In our full blog post, we get into even more tools, like ReadyMag, Issue if you want that digital magazine vibe, and yep, you can even make good old PowerPoint work if you're in a bind. The point is, you've got options.
But what if you're looking at all this and thinking, I just don't have the time? Or maybe design software just makes your brain hurt? Don't worry, I got you. Here are 2 clever shortcuts that let you skip the design part entirely.
Okay. Shortcut number 1. If you had an annual report in the past that you really loved, just use it as a template. Seriously, don't reinvent the wheel every single year. And shortcut number 2, hire a pro. I know, it might sound like it costs more, but sometimes hiring a freelance designer from a site like Upwork is actually the cheapest, most efficient way to get it done right.
All right, we've covered a lot of ground here. Prep lists, cool tools, even some shortcuts. So what's the big takeaway? What's the one thing that's going to make your report awesome this year?
It really is this simple. Prep first, and then pick the right tool for you. Not for someone else, but for your team, your budget, and your skills. If you do that, I promise, your annual report really can be so much easier this year.
So, are you feeling a little better about this whole thing? Ready to see the full list of tools and maybe get your hands on our free annual report manual? It walks you through everything.
Perfect. We've got all that and a ton of other expert tips waiting for you in our blog post. The link is right there in the description. Go click it, get the complete guide, and make this year's report your best one yet. You got this.